On the court for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Conley in at the point guard.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
Here's Miller. Gobert with the defensive effort.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Edwards dishes to Conley. McDaniels, a screen on Walker. No one near Randle as he lets it go. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. KD passes to Williams. And Walker kicks to Ball. Over Edwards. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Walker. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots.
Another glance at that powerful rejection.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Ball, the pass to Walker. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Timberwolves trail by 4. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Tries it from 19. That's good from Randle on the assist by Gobert. Randle's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Conley against Ball. And it's Randle, top of the key. Randle can't get that one to fall.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Ball kicks to Miller. Sinks the three-pointer. Miller's got 10.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Miller against Edwards. Randle with a screen for Edwards. The Hornets pull it in. Walker's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Back to Durant. Over Randle. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Durant with a screen on Conley. Ball, the pass to Williams. Miller against Edwards. Outside for Durant. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Poked away. Stolen by Durant. Over to the left wing. Deep 2 from Ball. And the Hornets miss again. Timberwolves trail by 3. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and it's Trey Mann in for Miller. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Williams.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now here's Randall. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Jones is checked in. Hornets leading by 6. Pass to Shed. Right side, Williams. It's stolen by Edwards. There's the triple. Bucket Edwards slotting home the 3.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
On the wing, Williams. Walker in the corner. Here's Diabate. Here's Mann. Charlotte no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Charlotte's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Jones against Walker. Jones, the pass to Randall. From 15 feet away. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Shed. 5 points in the game. Here's Williams. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
That one misses for Jones. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Now Edwards. He's got 25. And again, it's Minnesota.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Shed. A 2-point game. The kick out to Walker. Jacks up a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. Reed misses. There's a Kobe. Mann with it. Pass to Shed. Goes up on the high post. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Jones. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Get loud.
Charlotte making a switch. Miller's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Love's checked in. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. On the wing, Miller. Pass to Diabate. Walker with it. He's against Reed. Good work there as it goes. Walker's got 8 points.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And here's Edwards. 27 points for him. Love with the screen for Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Walker. Shoots over Reed. Walker's shot is off.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Pass to Love. Reed with it. That's in there. Love with the assist. Reed's got his third basket of the night right there.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Now Walker. Miller with the ball. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Jones. Defended by Mann. And there's a foul called on Trey Mann.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
Check out Okogie's focus as a defender. Nothing distracting him from staying all over the ball.
Miller kicks to Walker. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Jones dishes to Love. Pass to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Miller, the pass to Walker. Here's Mann, defended by Jones. It's stolen by Edwards. .149 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Love. Buries it down low. And it's a 6-point Minnesota lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Time for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Minnesota. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Check it out, Charlotte, man. Boy, they are living the dream, continuing this improbable journey, proving throughout the year that they're the real deal.
Now, here's Ball. 18 points for him. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. Kicks it out to Love. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And the first one drops.
Every night, Kevin Love is a double-double waiting to happen. He is a hard man to contain in the paint.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Both free throws good from Love. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 6. Pass to Williams. And here is KD. Guarded by Reed. Here's the teardrop. Durant measures the floater and nails it.
Man, it's so impressive the way Durant gets that floater off so fast. I mean, at nearly 7 feet tall with guard-like quickness, that should almost be outlawed.
Here's Jones. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Here's Durant. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
Boy, that massive wingspan of Durant really helps when he uses it on the glass like this.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mike Conley at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. To the middle. Here's Reed. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Timberwolves on top, up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Williams is out there with Durant. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miller. And it's Shed in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Miller, no up. Minnesota leading by 3. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
McDaniels. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for McDaniels.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. And so he hits both. Now Kevin Durant. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. They get a hand on it. Pushing it up. Freeman, he's checked in for Ball.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Hornets. Number 23, Trey Mann.
Here's Jones. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Tyus Jones taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Miller inside. McDaniels defending. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
Michael Conley picks one up.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now, here's Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Shed. Guarded by Reed. Durant, money from deep.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Hornets foul call.
Jarris Walker. He's checked in for the Hornets.
4th team foul. Into the lineup for your Hornets. Number 25, Jarris Walker.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Randall no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Mann. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for their matchup with Orlando, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. That one drops. He ties it up. The Timberwolves shooting here about 46% for the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Oh, Edwards!
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Randall against KD. The kick out to Walker. Back to Durant. Pass to Shed. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's KD. Muscling it in. Kevin Durant.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Pass to Randall. To the wing on the left. Now McDaniels. Guarded by KD. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Diabate to take the lead. On the wing, man. Covered by Conley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. And that one falls for man.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Oh, here's Edwards. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. McDaniels got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Over to the wing. Ball feeling it out a bit. And that one, good. Ball's got 22.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's McDaniels. Edwards with it. And the wide open shot from Reed. And a miss there on the triple. The Hornets on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. And Walker kicks the ball. Five to shoot. Stolen by Reed. Outside Conley. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
Walker the pass to KD. Shoots from the baseline. Another shot. Deep 2 from Ball. Here's Diabate. Ball finds man. Over Edwards. Man can't hit. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Pass to Diabate. Now Walker. Looking to get it going.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Walker.
That free throw good from Walker. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to KD. Here's Mann. Paxson coming off the assist from KD. Mann's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. The three. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 8 rebounds in this game. With the drive, got a piece of it. And here is McDaniel. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Ball against Conley. Durant inside. Good! Kevin Durant is too much!
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
All right.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Okogie comes in for Walker. Gobert he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
On the wing, man. Edwards defending. Williams, a screen on McDaniel. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What a savvy play that time from Okogie. Drew the foul and still managed to get the shot free.
Josh Okogie taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. That one misses.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
McDaniels. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. On the wing, man. Edwards defending. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota making a switch here. Randall's checked in.
Julius Randle.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Conley surveying the D. McDaniels finds Gobert. Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. 4 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Outside ball. Durant inside. Randall on him. Using his length inside. Durant.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Edwards kicks to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside for Randall. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Now here's Durant. On the wing, man. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Timberwolves have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Randall against KD. Randall outside. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Randall. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Who else but Mike Conley? This guy seems to always come up in the big moments.
Williams dishes the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, man. Pass to Okogie. Conley against Ball. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. It's stolen by Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Man. Releases from 15. Edwards, no good. The Hornets trail. Williams has a screen for KD. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Outside Edwards. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Count that one.
I see you, LaMelo, because if you want to be a star, you better continue to knock those down.
Edwards drawing the double team. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
Walker's checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for Trey Mann.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Randall against Durant. Durant driving the lane and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Edwards looking it over. With the crossover. Look out!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Williams. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. That's a 2 from Randall. Got it.
And how about Randall coming up clutch? Wow, this guy has ice in his veins.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Miller in the corner. Shoots the 3. He's off from 3. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Stolen by Michael Conley. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
From Minnesota, Mike Conley at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. The game is flowing for you. What is it like to be on a win streak like this?
Well, the game's just back to being easy again, you know, just making the right plays, playing off of the teammates, and guys are just really being unselfish. And it's easy for me to play in that style, and it's fun to be around.
You sure look like you're having fun, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.